Is manifestation complete bullshit? Honestly, I don't know. But I've had too many strange coincidences happen in my life to dismiss it completely. You know, those synchronicities, those serendipities, moments where right person appeared at the right time, the opportunities that didn't make any sense just seem to happen, and weird events that even today are hard to explain. My name is Elder and welcome to Speak Life. And if you're wondering why is there a car and some jewelry behind me, it's because I am seated in an auction house which happened to have a great coffee shop too, really good, which has nothing to do with the topic we're going to discuss today. In this video, I want to talk about 4 YouTube creators who have been exploring this law of attraction and manifestation thing, and I will share my experiences and my opinion about every single one of them. Manifestation and law of attraction got such a bad reputation, especially since the book and the movie The Secret, which I haven't watched, so I can't get my opinion on it. Basically, after the book and the movie, people started thinking that you can sit on your sofa and just think about becoming a billionaire and just wait for the universe to deliver you a bunch of money and a Ferrari and your best happy life. Now, is that even possible? I really don't think so. You can pray as much as you want, but at some point, you still gotta move your feet, right? I also believe that there's something to the idea that the way we think shapes our experience in the world. Joe Dispenza talks about it all the time. Your personality creates your personal reality. Stephen Covey, which is the author of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, which is a phenomenal book, by the way, says that everything that you see was created twice. First in somebody's mind and then into the physical. Think about it. Every building that you see, every invention, every artifact at some point was an idea in somebody's head before it actually became a reality. Can we actually influence what happens in our world and in our life? I honestly think we can, to a certain degree. It's definitely not magic, but through the choices we make, through the energy we bring into the room, through the opportunities we notice, and through the daily actions, yes. Because all of this is influenced by the way we think, right? And over the past 5 years, I've been obsessed, and I listened to hours and hours on YouTube of people exploring this type of idea, and every one of them helped me through a different stage in my life, whether you call it manifestation, mindset, the universe, God, something else. It doesn't really matter to me. And this video is my simple way of saying thank you to 4 YouTube creators who made my life better. And I think that if you start listening to what they say, your life might get a little bit better too. The first one is Bob Baker. Bob Baker is this oldish dude which looks like a hippie from the 70s. I think he lives in Hawaii. He's always wearing Hawaiian shirts. He has a bunch of affirmations and meditations. He created this lovely community which he calls the High Vibe Tribe. Bob Baker looks like the uncle you always wanted to have. My personal story with Bob started right before I met my wife, and I was listening to one of Bob's morning meditations every single day for about a month. And surprisingly, it was a meditation on creating more love into your life. Was those meditations that helped me manifest my relationship? I don't know. Maybe they just helped me show up a little bit better in the world, or maybe it was a bit of both. Either way, Bob Baker is an important part of one of the happiest chapters of my life. So I want to say thank you, Bob. Second one is Lucy. And Lucy was this British girl that apparently was struggling a lot with her business, which I think it was a nutritional business or something. And then she just changed her content to something that she was much more passionate about, which was manifestation, law of attraction, and all this stuff. And all of a sudden, her business started thriving. Since then, she has left the UK, she moved to Spain, she had a little baby girl, and she always talks about how hard it is for the British to get residencies outside in the EU? European Union? Yeah, in the European Union. And she was able to manifest her residency in a very short amount of time, which is something completely unusual. And now she lives in this beautiful villa in Spain just like she scripted many years ago. Even so, now her parents live in Spain as well. And the important thing is that Lucy is showing up every single day. Even if she's having a bad day, she's always there trying to stay positive, just grinding it through. She always talks about Neville Goddard and that feeling is the secret. She has these great morning activations that are meditations designed for you to start your day with the right foot. And Lucy has this beautiful British accent, and her voice just makes the meditation sound a lot better. It's really cool. You guys should check her out. The next is Ramon Osa. And Ramon talks a lot about Joe Dispenza's work, but in a much more practical way. Ramon has this amazing gift of simplifying hard topics. He's also very influenced by Bashar. And Bashar is the guy that brought us the formula, which talk about acting on your highest excitement at least a little bit every single day. Now, Ramon's story is a funny one because he always mentioned that in his 20s he was broke and spent much of his time smoking weed and playing video games. And now he's married with kids, he has traveled the world, he takes care of exotic dogs, which is a bit weird. And he built a business around telling people about this type of work. And now he's happy living in his beautiful house with a tennis court like he always dreamed of. And one of the cool things that Ramon always talks about as well is that you need a subconscious reset. And by that he means that a lot of the stuff that we do comes from very deep-rooted beliefs. And until you start paying attention to it, you're not gonna be able to change. Now, I even had the opportunity to speak to Ramon, and he's the exact same guy off camera as he's on camera. Super cool dude. His content is amazing, super genuine. And the last one is Paget Kagi. Paget is one of my favorites because she is the classical starving artist. She says she spent a whole bunch of her life making no more than $2,000 a month and living broke, struggling so much. And she is super funny when she's telling her stories. She really doesn't take her serious at all. And her recurring message is, why not you? Why not you? There's so much money, love, happiness out there. Why do you have to live this miserable life? She is basically this super cool friend that everyone needs, that snaps you from time to time when you need it. And it's like, bro, wake up, you're being delusional right now. And I think everyone deserves a shake like that from time to time. Last year I joined one of her 7-day challenges where she was sending these voice notes over Telegram. And it was really a really good push for me to get serious about my career and start writing and start being here in front of the camera. So looking back, it's amazing because I don't know any of these people personally, and yet they had quite a significant impact in my life. And that's one of the beautiful things about YouTube, because someone can sit here in front of a camera and just speak honestly about their lives and their experiences and the stuff they really care about, and without knowing can influence and maybe change the direction of somebody else's life. So I want to say thank you to these four: Bob, Lucy, Ramon, Paget. Thank you very much, because I think you guys are creating a world that is better and a world that everybody wants to live in, that is a little bit more positive and happy. If you don't take my word for it, check the comment sections on all of these guys' videos. There's so much love and positivity there. Even when somebody posts that they're struggling a lot, the rest of the community just drop and pours so much encouragement and love that I think is overwhelming. It's something really cool to see on an internet that's full of hate and arguing and bitter people. So I think these guys are helping create a world where people are trying to live their best lives, become the best versions of themselves, and naturally making the world around them a little bit better. And in some way, that's what I am trying to do too. And if you're watching until now, go out there and check these guys' channels. That's it for me today. Don't forget to send this video to your mom. And I see you in the next one. Cheers.